feel like I just soared up into heaven.
And let me know if it gets better. I just kept walking.
I was a surprise showing up today. Like soy, oat, hemp, and almond. Hemp.
I don't know if this is bad advice, please. Cheers. Good morning, welcome back to the channel, or hello, I'm Anna if you're new. I was so excited this week to do a full grad week in my life. Grad school, now that my intern started, just getting the whole shebang. And as usually happens whenever you have plans, totally thwarted. I woke up sick. I've been sick kind of just with like a cold, cold symptoms since probably last Friday, but then it took a turn for the worse over the weekend. Nothing like bad, but being dramatic is my personality, so, you know. I was just stuffy over the weekend, but then yesterday it kind of started turning into more of a cough, and so I really don't believe that it's COVID because there has been a bad cold going around, but because of the facility that I work at, obviously I have to be very careful, and so I didn't go into my internship today. I had to email them saying, LOL, sorry, and I have a COVID test scheduled for 5 p.m. this afternoon, so if I get that negative, then I think it'll be fine for me to go in no matter how stuffy, nasally, and coffee I am. I am feeling better today. It's still annoying having all the gunk in me, you know, but I've been taking, what's it called? Robitussin. I've been taking Robitussin and lots of fruits and veggies and, you know, lots of tea to soothe the throat, so I'm starting to feel better, but what a bummer that my first full week of doing real work and class and everything, I am starting basically exactly like I have been for the past few weeks, just at home doing work. I do think it's important to rest whenever you're sick, so I want to emphasize that I did rest over the weekend, but I have more work I actually need to get done. Sorry if my voice is just painful to listen to. It's sounding less sick, I think, than it was yesterday, but I feel like it's just sounding more annoying because it's just so nasally. It's not even stuffy anymore, it's just all in the nose. I finished this book this morning, The Last Thing He Told Me. It was good. I don't think a 5-star read, but 3.5, if not 4 stars. And then I have a couple projects that I need to work on, I know I haven't talked about this yet, but I just started my new internship, remember that? And I actually am starting a new job too. And so I have training that I need to do for that job that I think I'm gonna just knock out today to get done. I know it's never convenient to be sick, but it just feels extra inconvenient right now. On a typical day, I would tell you to not do this very thing that I'm doing right now, working from my bed. But I don't know how else the work was gonna get done. I just feel like I need to be here. What I need to get done today, I finished the classwork in preparation for my classes tomorrow on Tuesday, but I've kind of mentioned it in previous videos. I have a policy brief that I need to do for my policy class, which is just a super in-depth analysis of a policy. And you figure out what works with it, what doesn't work with it, what change it has made, what change needs to be done to it, call to action. Basically, to get started, I just need to research. I just need to deep dive research. And I know once I get into it and find the groove and do it, that it'll be interesting and I will get it done. It's just right now, before jumping over the little hump to get going, I'm not wanting to do it. But it's okay. My policy that I'm doing is the Prison Rape Elimination Act of 2003, which I kind of only know that it exists, and then you can kind of assume what it does. It puts into place requirements for detention centers, lock centers, types of things to reduce sexual assault in them. But after I do my little deep dive research, I'll be able to tell you more about it. It's tough to get the brain going. A little check-in now that it's time to take my Robitussin again. Cheers. Better be working hard in there. It is about 4:15 right now. My COVID test is at 5. I haven't decided yet what time I'll leave for it. It'll be 4:40, but I'm gonna move my bod just a little bit, and by that I mean turn on a YouTube video, grab my 12-pound weights, and just until it's time to go. I just feel so bleh, which I am sure you can tell. I'm sure you can get the vibe for that. The plan is for by Friday of this week in my life that everything is different. We're gonna have the best attitude on Friday. We're gonna be all recovered. There's not gonna be any more of this frog in the throat. I did get a bit started on the research for my policy brief, but I really didn't get past just like reading the policy itself because it is so long and has so many things in it, which is good, but it was a lot. It was like an hour and a half and I didn't even get past just like taking notes, summarizing the policy itself. Can you like skip to Friday of this week and then come back and let me know if it gets better? Please. COVID test OOTD. These are from Marshall's. This is from Target. This is from Target 6 years ago. Jewelry, none. It's time. I accidentally went a little bit over the 10, okay, that looked like a lot over, just a little bit over the 10 milliliter mark, but cheers. My COVID test was negative. They also tested me for flu, which was negative. And I mean, I assumed that. I didn't really think I had either, but I needed to know before I would be able to maybe even go back to my internship. We'll see. I emailed asking because I have the negative COVID test, but obviously like I'm still coughing. And so I emailed to see like what the policy was, because obviously in a residential setting, you have to be really careful about what you bring in. And really I would just be training this whole week anyways, because I don't get CPR for certified until next Monday. So like, it'd be good to get all the training out of the way, but I can still do that later. And you know, if I need to. So even though it's not convenient, at least this is happening at a time where I don't have like actual responsibilities, like people counting on me at the internship, but it is just kind of a little bit of a bummer. But after I got back from taking the test, I ate some dinner, made a smoothie packed full of fruit and, oh, I showed you that. No, I showed you that. The smoothie was good. Really got my nutrients back up there, good vitamins in there. And then I went on a walk, but I didn't take any footage because I was talking to my mom the whole time. But just like I think it was like a 2-mile walk. So nothing crazy, but enough to move the bod a little bit. At this point, it's like 8:30 right now. At this point, I don't know yet if I'll be going in person to my internship or not. I'll keep checking my email and I'll obviously check it when I wake up tomorrow. So could go anyway, but we'll see. Good morning. It's 5:43 right now and I'm about to go ahead for a little workout to get the day started. Right now what I'm going to do is just do my morning routine as if I'm going to my internship, and I still haven't heard back, so I don't know if I actually am. So going to the workout now, get all ready, eat breakfast, everything afterwards, but I really have no idea if I'm going in or not today. Like, I don't know what the policy is for being in my state, but being COVID negative. I slept well though, and I feel good, so. Okay, I still haven't heard anything, so assuming I am going in today, which I'm about to leave because it's about to be time to leave, and we'll just see in the hour drive there if I'm like actually allowed to be there or not. But this is the outfit, assuming I'm going in today. I feel like I need like a top hat or something. Like, that's the vibes I'm getting. Very black. I'm going to wear black ankle boots to full send into the blackness. I packed my lunch. I made a little PB and honey sandwich. I cut up an apple and some strawberries, put it in a plastic bag, and put some pretzels in a plastic bag. Packed my water bottle. I really like I'm about to go. I need to get gas, and there's a gas station, well, specifically a Kroger fuel station, because we get cents off there. That's like on the way, like 30 minutes away, so I'm gonna leave a little bit early so that I can make it there. And yeah, I guess I'll just keep checking my email while I go to make sure it's fine that I show up. I mean, I think it should be. I just don't know their policy, you know. But hopefully I go, so this turns into an actual like work week in my life, not just sit around sick doing work in bed week in my life, but we'll see. I'm out on a little car break midday. I was a surprise showing up today. Like, it's fine for me to be there, but I think they thought that I wasn't coming because I guess the email that I sent yesterday wasn't seen. So that's okay. I was a surprise, but it's been a good day so far. Like, no complaints. Pretty chill day. I'm still just doing
like training, essentially reading policy, making sure I understand like how things work before I actually do those things, as you can assume is necessary. And yeah, next Monday is when I get CPR certified, and then that's when I'm actually able to be around the youth, because right now I'm not able to be around the youth. We're like halfway through the day, like maybe 4 more hours here, maybe a little bit less, we'll see, depending on if things pick up or not. Doing good, feeling good, looking good.
Hello, just got back from a long, hard day work. Not really. It was long. I was there maybe, I think it was exactly 8 hours today, and really was just reading on a computer screen the whole entire time. So it's the perfect night to have 3 hours of online class too. Love that for my eyeballs. I'm making a snack really quick, and then I think I'm gonna do a little activity for the bod, since I've been sitting all day and I'm only gonna be sitting the rest of the night after this. Yeah, no, today I spent just like reading all kinds of documentation examples to know like how to write them essentially, and then also like getting to know the youth through doing that. And by doing that, I mean like literally the entire hours of today, despite like little break in the middle, was reading, because I can't do anything with the youth yet. Remember, snack, move, bod, snack, move, bod, snack, move, bod.
Where do the clouds go, baby, I don't know. Maybe they'll be back tomorrow, we will know. How many times do I have to tell you? Early in the morning, you're beautiful too. Early in the morning, you're beautiful too.
Hello, it is Wednesday, and it is the first day of fall, and it is a beautiful day outside, and right now it's like 5 p.m. Like, I have not chatted with the vlog at all this Wednesday because, I don't know, various reasons. I just went on a walk because it was so beautiful out, and I think it was like 5 miles. Like, I just kept walking because I'm trying to do more like physical activity that excites me and that like makes me feel happy and fun, because I like being in the gym, I like doing weights, but lately that's just felt, I don't know, it hasn't brought the same joy that it used to. Whereas being outside in the 72-degree weather, sunny skies, cool breeze, it's been good. I honestly haven't done a lot of schoolwork today. I probably should have needed to, but trying to prioritize that mental health, you know, and it can be hard working from home. And so the sun is so beautiful, it's peeking through the trees. I did start the training for, I don't know if I mentioned on this vlog or one recently, but I'm starting a new tutoring job, and so that requires like new training. Like, I'm not actually going to be tutoring anytime soon. Started the training for it, ended up getting super frustrated because technology was failing me over and over again. I think I finally figured out how to do it. It's just like the microphone that they gave me keeps giving out. It seems like for no good reason. So it's like I'll record the whole thing that I need to, and then I'll listen back to it. The first like 6 minutes will be good, and then the microphone sounds awful after that. Like, I haven't figured it out. So what I did was I recorded the last one that I did. It was like the 10th practice like recording that I need to do for this training. Recorded it, haven't even listened to it back because, like I said, I was feeling so frustrated with it. Haven't even listened to it back, went on my walk, and feeling in a much better headspace now. So much better. I feel like the difference between this morning and right now is a lot different. I love walks. I've been listening to Eleanor Oliphant is, what is it? Absolutely Fine. Eleanor Oliphant is Fine. It's a book. I've liked it so far. The main character is quirky, and it's just like her inner thoughts, and so it's fun, just kind of a little escape from thoughts. But then I also like walks because you do get to think a lot, and honestly, my like big revelation on this 5-mile walk was just thinking about like how much pressure I've been putting on myself lately, and I think that's a pretty relatable thing to do, just to put pressure on oneself, and just thinking about how like I'm in my classes, I started my internship, I'm wanting to do YouTube, I'm starting this new job. I think that I've been letting it feel overwhelming, and it doesn't necessarily need to feel overwhelming. I think I need to feel okay with just like what I can do. Like, I feel like the past couple of weeks, honestly, I've just like let myself feel like a little like hamster sprinting on a wheel, you know, just like letting myself feel chaotic, letting myself feel like, oh, the bar is way up here and I'm always going to be under it. Whereas I think really I need to, I don't know if this is bad advice, I really just need to lower my expectations for myself and like feel good about all that I'm doing. And so that's my goal going forward. It's because like thinking about it, like my life doesn't have to be overwhelming. Like I'm not doing that much. Like for instance, I've been feeling guilt lately about not posting as much on YouTube. I think I was doing 3 times a week, and then last week I did 2. This week will only be 1 because it's Wednesday. I was going to film a video today and I didn't. And I was feeling guilty about that. And like there's no reason to be like, or even just thinking about like my internship. Like if I think about like, oh, the hours I'm there, like how well I want to perform there, like I want to impress the people there. And that can start to feel really overwhelming if I am holding this like perfectionistic standard for myself that just doesn't need to be there. So basically, moral of this tangent is that my goal for the upcoming days, weeks, months, I should probably journal about this too, so I like have something to look back on. It's just put much less pressure on myself, because I think that each of my days will likely be a lot better if I don't, at the end of the day, feel disappointed for all that I didn't do, and instead just feel satisfied with like the life that I'm living. And what's cool about that is that it still can incorporate the like self-betterment, you know, self-improvement, that was the phrase I was going for, healthy wellness goals, because like those make me happy. Like for instance, like the walking today, like that was so fun. I really loved that. Often like going to the gym is the same thing. Like I really love that. Doing schoolwork, like I can really love that. I just have to set myself up for success to feel satisfied in those things instead of only thinking about the things that I like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is a little heart to heart that I didn't really know I was going to have, because really the reason I got on here was I got 2 books in the mail today. I do not know yet what they are. I've mentioned it like in all the past videos, but I enter Goodreads giveaways, and so then they send free books, usually kind of like before the release date, which is cool. So this one is called A Symphony of Rivals. Oh, the second book in a trilogy. So I won't be reading it soon, considering I'll have to read the first book. It's World War II. No, it's not. It's set in 1930s, Germany, Austria, Italy, and the United States. Okay, sounds good. I'm getting too many books. Like, I'm not gonna read that anytime soon because I have so many I want to read. Let's see, the second one, The Last Guess. This one is on sale October 25th. So, kind of fun. I get it before other people do. Makes me feel special. I'm pretty sure this one is a thriller, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. I don't usually do that. Okay, but excited for those. We'll see where the night takes me. Thanks for listening to my little thoughts. I'm feeling better, if you can't tell. I don't feel sick anymore. I'm coughing like very, very occasionally, but like, you hear that? No snot. Okay, we'll see where the night takes us. It feels like 50 degrees outside this morning, which is colder than it has been yet this fall, so that's kind of exciting. I think that walk yesterday cured me of something. Of what? I don't know. And of how? I don't know. But this morning at 5:15, granted I got up at 5 because Zach gets up at 5 for morning practice, but my alarm was set for 5:15, so I stayed in bed till 5:15. And then I like happily got up, got dressed, and went and worked out. This is a girl who usually has been struggling lately to get out of bed by like 7, or if I do get out of bed before then, having a bad attitude about it. And this morning, I don't know, apparently we're doing a lot today. Had a good workout, lifted some, got back here, obviously made breakfast as I showed you, a little protein action, and we're feeling good. Right now it is 7:10. I do have my internship today, so I will leave in about 50 minutes. Oh, sunscreen in the eyeballs. That kind of sting. I'll leave in about 50 minutes, which will be a little bit earlier than usual, but Zach forgot the smoothie that he made for himself today, and so I will be delivering that to him. And so I'll be delivering that to him on my way to my internship. Today is the last day that is
just like solely training. Well, okay, so I shouldn't say that because on Monday I have CPR training, but today's the last day that I like cannot do other things because after I'm CPR certified through the facility, then I can be around, be doing more. So I don't know what today will consist of. Likely a lot of reading again, but like I said, it's good to just get familiar with the documentation and the systems and the youth that are there. Like, I know I should be appreciating this time, not taking it for granted. No, but last night after my walk, after I chatted with you, I had a group meeting for one of my classes where our professor actually came and like worked with us on some stuff, which was kind, but it ended up taking a very long time. It was like a 2-hour meeting. We got off at 9, so that was kind of the extent of the night, you know. I did finish the training part that I mentioned yesterday that was frustrating me so much due to all the like technical difficulties I was experiencing. I did finish that. That was also good. And then I was just like I casually cleaned the whole kitchen, casually did a lot of laundry, finished it. Like, I'm telling you, that walk cured me of something. This morning, in the moments I got between like making breakfast and everything, I casually vacuumed. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna ride this wave while it's here for sure. Today is a little bit of a, not like busy, like I'll be at my internship and then I'll come home and I'll have about an hour before I have a 2-hour Zoom meeting for my tutoring job that I'm training for. I'm just in all kinds of training is what's happening. I just am having to learn so much, which is a good problem to have. I like learning, but I have a 2-hour Zoom meeting for that tonight, which is why I made sure to work out this morning. That's always my goal, but I think it did help today that I knew that if I didn't work out this morning when I woke up, it would not be happening today. I might see if I can fit a walk-in between the time when I get home and whenever the Zoom meeting starts, but I don't know yet if that is actually plausible or just wishful thinking. I think in the like 12 hours it's been since I came across this revelation, I have been doing a better job at checking myself whenever I'm starting to feel overwhelmed and remembering that everything just isn't that deep, you know? Like, I'm going to my internship, cool, chill. I have not put on my to-do list to do anything else today other than the internship and that Zoom call, whereas I feel like sometimes I'd be like, oh, and in your little moments in between, also do this and do this, and that is how we get unsatisfactory days. So I have not done that today. Tomorrow is a work day, just for me, for online school, and I have little 3-hour blocks dedicated to different things, and I'll see how that works. I'll see if it goes well. It's always been my goal, but I haven't actually done it yet because I haven't been in my internship that long, to have the days that I don't go in to still try to follow the same schedule, as in like waking up early, going to work out, doing breakfast, and then instead of like starting my commute, just starting my actual work. That's been my goal, and I have yet to do it, even though it's literally about to be October, which is wild. I feel like usually I'm in my routine by now for the school year, but to be fair, the internship like just started, so I couldn't be fully in the routine of it yet. But that's my goal for tomorrow. I do not know yet what I am wearing to my internship today. I think I'm just gonna do my black pants, but we'll figure out the shirt when it comes to it, and I'll let you know. I'll hit you up. I'll pick up the video when I get to that point. All right, this is what I'm working with today. I don't think I love it, but it'll do. It's a peplum top, so it's kind of loose. Or it's not like quite peplum, it's, you know, relaxed, whatever. So I can't tuck it in. I wish I could tuck it in, because then I think this would look a lot better, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just like channeling my 40-year-old secretary vibes today, you know? It'll do, it'll do. On a lunch tour, I have a peanut butter and honey that I cut up some strawberries and put inside. I have an apples that I cut up, and a little kind breakfast protein bar. And then I think I'm gonna bring a banana too to leave in the car in case I get hungry on the drive, either way.
In my world, don't worry, darling, I just smile.
Hello.
You're by my side.
As you can see, I am home. Check out the natural light. This makes me thrilled, enthralled. Everything's just so bright. I love it. Okay, what do I have to do? I have approximately 35 minutes to do anything that I want to do tonight before the training, before I have to log into the training for my tutoring job.
I do not know yet what I'm making for dinner, but I did get 2 packages, one of which is the materials that I actually need for the training tonight, so that was good timing. The other one is going to be another book. It is called Why Some Animals Eat Their Young, A Survivor's Guide to Motherhood. Okay, sounds good. I want to show you more of. This is why I'm so happy. It's just so bright. I love it. I love fall. I made rice and fish for me, and now I'm cooking some for Zach. So whenever he gets home too, we have like 12 minutes before I need to be at the computer for Zoom. I'm ready. This is kombucha, by the way. 1 minute early. Good morning. Happy Friday. I've been up and at 'em for a second now, which you would not be able to tell based on my appearance, but I woke up at 6 this morning and then fell back asleep and didn't get back out of bed until 7, so that's okay. Wanted an earlier start, but you know, sometimes you exhausted. I've been sitting here at the table getting some, I was about to say getting some work done. No, tomorrow's Kirsten's birthday, which she was my roommate last year, if you remember that. My little emotional support freshman roommate, but tomorrow's her birthday. And so I got together this little edible arrangement to send her, which I am really excited about. I'll show you. I just did the little like pick your own box. And so as you can see, like she'll get 3 of the chocolate bananas, 3 pineapple, and then 6 strawberries. I've never ordered through, like it's literally just the edible arrangements company. I've never ordered through them, though I've seen them like around in different towns and everything. And there's one in Tuscaloosa. So even though I'm ordering it today and her birthday's tomorrow, it's still like free delivery for tomorrow, which is pretty cool. I also have entered my timesheets for my tutoring because of the training thing yesterday. And I have not yet eaten breakfast. So that's a goal of mine going forward. Oh my gosh. The light really just brings out every little piece of hair that I have, doesn't it? It is cold this morning. It was 66 in our home whenever I woke up because obviously we've had the AC on, not the heat, and it dipped below that last night. So fall is here. Yeah, today's just a big work day though. I need to spend time doing the tutoring training, so I need to get certified. It's a whole big thing. I'll explain it maybe more in depth later, but I just don't think it's that interesting. I need to do the tutor training. I need to do, I actually already finished a group work this morning that I needed to do for my communities class. Forgot about that. I did get work done. And then I also need to actually do like the module work for the upcoming class. I'm almost done with my classes, which is kind of wild. This past Tuesday was week 5 out of 8. And so like coming up, not gonna be week 6, obviously that's how that works, but out of 8. So after, I only have 3 more classes, and granted there's a lot to accomplish in those 3 classes, which is a little bit stressful. I think I just work so well having like a to-do list that I can see what I'm supposed to do something, finish it, cross it off. And especially the communities class just has not at all been like that. It's like I haven't been able to cross anything off because it's just this one big project, which like it's a cool project, but it's just like frustrating having to do all of the module work, like all of the readings and lectures and everything for class, and then having to turn in different parts of the same project, but none of those parts are actually get done because then they need to be sent back for revisions and then work on it again. And it's just like there's been nothing that I've been able to be like, okay, perfect, finished. Everything's just still getting added to while not yet being done, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so big work day, but to prioritize the mental health. And remember, there's no pressure on me. I'm not doing pressure on myself anymore. I will be working out later. I'll likely go for a walk later. I may read a book today. There's a chance. I have a Dunkin' Donuts coupon. To be honest, I've never gone to Dunkin', but I have a coupon for $1.50 of like a medium iced coffee, I think. Yeah, I get $1.49 medium hot coffee or iced coffee. And it expires today, and I'm still deciding whether or not that's worth making a trip. I don't think it is. So, sorry, Duncan. You're losing out on $1.49. It'll be a good day, though. Chill vibes, as I'm sure you can tell. Again, I'm getting hungry. I've made the executive decision that this is just not gonna cut it for the workday today, and I need to go to a coffee shop, even just for the reason to like get dressed and brush this. It'll be best for me, I think. I was just looking and I found one. Well, actually, on my drive home yesterday, I took a different route than usual. I don't think I mentioned this. I took a different route than usual because there was a crash that like had a big block, couldn't get through on my usual route. And so then it like scooted me kind of like one interstate over. So I like went over to that interstate, was about to get on it, and then Google Maps was like, oh heck, there's a crash on this one too all of a sudden. That was gonna cause another big like stop. What's that called whenever there's traffic? A big slowdown, that's what I'm thinking of, like a big slowdown. So it scooted me one more interstate over because living in a big city, apparently there's just all kinds of interstates to get you to the same destination. It scooted me one interstate over, basically just went a whole new way home. And on my way, when I was pretty close to home, I saw this coffee shop and I was like, oh heck, like that kind of looks cute. And it had actual like parking lot outside with a lot of spaces, which is sometimes hard to come by. There's a lot of cute coffee shops that like are impossible to get to here because obviously like if you're living in the city, you can just walk, and so they don't like need to provide parking. Or sometimes if they do have parking, it's like you go into the garage, it'll be like the parking garage for like a hotel or an apartment complex, but then there's like you have to get your parking verified, and it's just this whole thing. And I live like pretty close in the city. Like I'm not in like an urban environment, like it's not high rises or whatever, it's definitely very residential where I am, but it's like a 10-minute drive to downtown, so like I'm not far at all, but it's different. Anyways, I saw the parking lot, so I was like, I should go here one day, and today is that day. And to make it even more exciting, I almost cried when I saw this. I need to learn more about like who owns this coffee shop, what it is, because it didn't say whenever I was looking it up, but they have Jamaican beef patties that they sell, and then they also had like jerk chicken sandwiches and stuff, so it has to have some sort of Jamaican affiliation. But whenever I traveled to Jamaica, I've been 4 times, I remember the beef patties so fondly. Did not know, like I have not found a Jamaican restaurant that serves them. Like I feel like usually Jamaican restaurants will have like jerk chicken or something, like stuff like that, like very much Jamaican food that's also very good, but they haven't had like the beef patties. And everyone in the reviews was saying how good the beef patties are, and like the fact that it's 9 a.m. aside, I will be getting a lot of beef patties, and so that was honestly the deciding factor. I also will go for work, but I am mostly going for Jamaican beef patties. I am gonna need to make a to-do list before I go though, because my brain just feels so scattered today for no good reason. Like it's not like I know what I need to do, it just like the thoughts are all circling up there. So I need to make a to-do list, make sure I pack everything that I need, and get going. Okay. Little coffee shop get up. I feel like I look like a grandpa. Okay, I just have leggings and a long sleeve on, and I put on the cardigan because it's cold, but only now do I realize the blue light glasses cardigan combo. I 100% am giving off grandpa, but that's okay. I'm okay with that one. So the verdict is good. I'm in love with this coffee shop. It was incredible for the 3 minutes it took me to walk in, order, and see that all of their seating is still closed because of COVID, which is okay. I understand. It just didn't say that on Google Maps. So I just ordered, and then I guess I'll head back home. But I think this was probably still helpful because it kind of resets me, gets me in the mood. I'll do work at home. I got a chai latte, and she asked what kind of milk I wanted, and I said, what non-dairy options do you have? And she said soy, oat, hemp, and almond. And hemp, like you never get that, and it's really good alternative milk. And so I was like, okay, hemp, not knowing that it was a full $1.50 extra. But I guess we're just treating myself more than I had originally planned to. I don't know how to open this cup. I'm like ripping the lid right now. I think that was right. It just did not seem like it should have been right. Okay, taste test. I feel like I just soared up into heaven.
There might be tears in my eyes. That is delicious. We're gonna say that it was the $1.50 hemp that made all the difference. But also, all the reviews for this coffee shop were like amazing. Like, people were saying like, this is like top 3 coffee I've ever tasted in my life. Granted, I got chai. I should have gotten coffee. But, oh my. Me, oh my. Okay, and then I got 2 beef patties. Yep. Yep. I haven't tasted this in like 5 years. Oh my gosh. I've like ascended. Like, this is Hodgepodge Coffee House if you're in Atlanta. I think they have 4 locations. I actually drove past the location to get to this one because that location I knew wasn't open. That seating wasn't open. Oh my gosh. Can you see? Like, this is beef inside. It's nothing too fancy, and yet it's so delicious. They also have a free food pantry out here, like with a fridge. So it has like produce in it, milk, eggs, and it just says free food, comida gratis. And these were $3.25 each. Like, my hemp was half of that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I will be coming here more often than I should. I hope they reopen soon. I understand why places still like need to be closed and for the safety of everyone, but I'm looking forward to the day that I can clock some hours here. Heading on back. Oh, did you want to work at a coffee shop today? Well, have no fear. We have a makeshift stand-up desk here at home instead. I've never worked here before. That wasn't good. Never worked here before, but I think that this could end up being really good. It's at our bar that's like off of the kitchen. Gosh, I'm kind of wreaking havoc. I need to pay attention. And it usually is covered in like plants and bottles and cookbooks, etc. But today, I cleared all that off so that I can have a different environment to work in and stand up while doing so. I finished my other beef patty in the car ride on the way home. I scarfed them both down so quick, but I'm still surprised at how long they lasted, the full like 3 minutes. Okay, I'm a fan of my standing desk. Let me show you. Here it is. Really, going to that coffee shop was like my ploy to be all of a sudden super productive, and here we are now, 10:30, getting back at it, but this will be good. This will be good. Okay, I was so excited for this order to come in, and it did, so now I get to show you. Ignore the mess behind me. I ordered from Halara Official like a couple weeks ago. The shipping was pretty slow. It's been a couple weeks by now, and it came in today. So I got this seamless set. Obviously it's the bra and the biker shorts. This was ice blue, and these are stone green. And then I got the same set in maroon too, which I'm not gonna try back on, but I did make a TikTok about it if you wanna go look. I am a little bit obsessed. I haven't gotten like seamless before. I have different biker shorts that are not the same as this, and it is so soft and so like stretchy, but in a good way. Like, whenever I first saw the shorts, I was like, there's no way that's fitting on me, and they do so well, and I'm pretty sure they're squat proof. I haven't gone to work out yet. Signs are pointing to yes, so I have it linked in my bio below. You can use the code ANNA1 to get 20% off, and they already start super cheap. So if you want to go check that out, this isn't sponsored by them, but it is a commission code. But the link is in my little description down there. I am really glad to have found this brand. And I just got back from a walk. That's where I was when I saw the package had come. And so what should I do now? I wasn't gonna go work out, except now that I have my new gear, I think I should go try a workout in it. The time passed us by. Today is Saturday. I don't think I talked to you yesterday after my workout, but the Halara, I don't know if it's Halara or Halara. I was saying Halara until I heard other people say it Halara. Activewear ended up being really good. Super comfortable when I was working out. Fit really well. I believe I got a medium in bottoms and a small in top. I'll check, and if it's different, I'll, leave it on the screen for you to see. They are just a really good price for what I feel like is really good quality for activewear. So I'm excited. We'll probably be
accidentally spending more money there. This morning so far, I've actually edited this video all the way up until this point. It's gotten kind of long, which is fun. I guess it's because I did the full week, you know? I'm hoping to do more of these. Really enjoyed it. Liked our little heart-to-hearts. Liked seeing the little transformation throughout the week, you know? Like the turning point was definitely that walk on Wednesday. If you have watched to this point and are not subscribed, I don't know why, so go ahead and do that. And comment something you're looking forward to, just in life. I love getting to read those and getting to know the people who come across these videos. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.